Do you know that getting into an accident with a Malaysia-registered vehicle in Singapore is an insurance nightmare? Watch on as I'll explain what you should do, what you should not do, and what's the final solution. So, before anything, you need to know how car insurance works in Singapore. Unless you don't drive, or if you drive but have never got into an accident before, here's how the car insurance in Singapore works. First and foremost, all Singapore registered vehicles need to have car insurance. It's a very serious offense if a vehicle doesn't have car insurance. There are 3 types of car insurance, but you just need to understand the 2 main types for this video: comprehensive and third-party insurance. Third-party insurance covers other people's car repairs or injuries if you cause an accident, but it doesn't cover your own car. Comprehensive insurance covers third-party and also your own car repairs. The law in Singapore requires that you need at least a third-party insurance. So, let's say you get into an accident with another car. If it's clear that it's the other car's fault, you can claim from the other car's insurance for your car's repairs. However, if it's your fault, then the other car can claim from your insurance to repair their car, and you might also need to claim from your own insurance to repair your car. You see, the thing is, when either you or someone else claim from your insurance, your next premium is going to be super high. But at least you will not need to pay the repair costs. So, usually in Singapore, when there's a car accident between Singapore registered vehicles, everything is rather clear-cut. The insurers will handle everything. You as the driver just need to take picture, make a report and whatnot lah. Like what I say, if there's a claim on your insurance, you have to pay more premium on your next renewal lor, and you will lose your LCD, which is quite cheap to explain, so I'll skip explaining that lah. Just know this, if you are at fault, you will suffer financial loss mainly during premium renewal. If you are not at fault, the only consequence you face is the downtime of your vehicle being repaired. But what if you get into an accident with a foreign registered vehicle, like a Malaysia registered vehicle? This is especially so since CNY is coming, and there might be more Malaysia registered vehicles on the road as relatives come to Singapore to visit, and they might not be familiar with Singapore roads. Well, here's the thing, getting into an accident with them will be an insurance nightmare, and you might want to consider treating it as banging on a wall. Yes, like what SG Karma said in an article, car accidents with Malaysian vehicles are an insurance claim nightmare. You see, like what I mentioned, for accidents between Singapore registered vehicles, usually the insurers will take care of everything. So your main role is to take images, make the report, and make the claim accordingly. But here's the thing, if it's a Malaysia vehicle, it's different. You see, insurers and workshops work smoothly in Singapore because they can easily communicate with each other in Singapore, as they are all in the same jurisdiction. When a Malaysia vehicle is involved, the Malaysia's car insurer is from Malaysia. So now there is a different jurisdiction, that's when it gets confusing when you try to claim from their insurer. While it is possible to eventually claim from them, especially when there's a clear-cut evidence that you're not at fault, it might be many months before the claim is eventually approved and finalized. And during that time, the local workshop might not repair first, which means if you want to drive a damaged car, you have to fork out cash first. This is why it's often said that if you get into an accident with a Malaysia vehicle, instead of claiming from their insurance, even if you're not at fault, you'll be faster and more hassle-free if you claim from your own insurance. So it's almost like you get into an accident by banging into a wall instead of banging into a Malaysia vehicle, as you will have to do what is known as an own damage claim. But of course, before anything, ask your insurer for advice. Anyways, what if you really get into an accident with a Malaysia vehicle? Whether you do a own damage claim or you are going to try to claim from the Malaysia's vehicle insurer, the steps are different from an accident between 2 local cars. If you are looking to advertise your business in this channel, we can help you. There are guaranteed views and many big brands have trusted us. Just click on the link in the description. If there's an accident between 2 Singapore registered vehicles, as long as there's no damage to any public property or any injuries, and there's no illegal stuff going on, there's no need to involve the police. However, when you get into an accident with a foreign vehicle, you have to make a police report, so that if you indeed want to make a claim, you can do so. Also, upon an accident with a Malaysia vehicle, note that when you are taking photos, take photos like how influencers take photos when they are overseas. Never miss a spot. These include their road tax details and whatnot. All these are needed in case you need to do a claim. Other than this, the procedures are relatively similar to an accident with a local vehicle, exchanging particulars, reporting to your insurer within 24 hours and whatnot. Of course, this is also when you have to decide if you are going to treat this accident as a Malaysia vehicle hitting you and risk waiting for many months for a positive claim, or just treat this accident as you banging a wall and just claiming for your insurance. Now, while this repair cost is scary, there's another scary thing about car repair costs in Singapore: the high cost you have to pay if you get into an accident when driving a car sharing car. Watch this video to know more about why car sharing cars have such high repair costs. And if you want to advertise with us, even as a standalone video, do contact us. Thank you for spending almost 5 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.